Hey guys, so we're here at the church. As you know, we've experienced some difficulties with streaming recently. We've gotten guys, professionals in to come and do a bunch of work in the booth and then train us as staff. And Rachel is working super hard to get all this going. So hopefully we are running an entirely new platform. And so hopefully that is going to change the problems and we're going to fix a lot of any streaming issues we have. But one or two things that I wanted to update you on while I'm on here live. Is it not working? Okay, so I'm going to hang out here until we start to see that people are actually getting on live so that we can work out any bugs that we might have. So one cool thing that was not cool, but I did it. Sunday, I kept saying the car show this weekend. The car show is not this weekend. I was all off on my schedule. The car show is the 17th through the 19th. That would be next weekend. So just a little friendly reminder for you guys, if you have signed up or something and you heard me announce the wrong time on Sunday, I apologize. It is actually next weekend, 17 through the 19th. We're concerned that we're not actually going live yet, so we're okay. Is there any amount of delay? Do we consider that there's okay? Well, I'm trusting that you're going to be able to join us here in just a minute from my ramblings, but then also hopefully a little bit of information. Yeah, International Cafe Monday night went really well. Had a big group of students again come out, so it's going to be one of those seasons that we're going to have a spring cafe, and we haven't really done that much. It's been a lot more impromptu gatherings in the spring because the number of students has been so much lower. But this year, it seems like it warrants having a dedicated night for a whole cafe set up for spring students. So that's super exciting. Tommy and Christy, I received a message in the group staff text this morning that they were over Sudan, heading into Rwanda on the plane. So they should have arrived or are arriving very soon. So that's very exciting, and we'll keep you updated as we hear stories and hear back from them. Just know that your prayers are appreciated. We just want them to have an amazing time of getting to know that village and those individuals and those little children that we are sponsoring and the folks that are supporting a school being built. They were meeting up with another traveler to make the last leg into Rwanda that's coming from the States. So it's going to be a good time of coming together and just connecting over what God's doing in that village through multiple churches. There's other churches in the U.S. that are actually supporting different parts of the ministry there. As we're supporting children, sponsoring them, they're doing things like supporting medical care facility, I think, and schooling and just oversight of a lot of different things that African New Life does. So that's one of the things that we're doing and that being partnered with other churches here. So it'll be really exciting to hear how this trip goes, how they experience, and get to meet everyone there. So continue to pray for that as well, and we'll keep you updated as we get more information. I got the green light that we went live. So amazing, guys. Hopefully this is so much better of an experience for you guys. We treasure being able to be here in this spot, especially for if you're traveling, if you live out of state, if you're friends, family. So we are thankful that this is coming together. And I'm just going to continue to just kind of share a little bit of stuff that's happening here just so that we know we are in a good spot with this live feed so we can trust it for a much longer span of time, like a Sunday morning or something. So I share with you about the car show not being this weekend like I announced over and over again. It's next weekend. Gave you a little update. Tommy and Christy are in traveling. They'll be headed to, or probably are in Rwanda now. International Cafe went really well. Monday night, um, man, there's a lot happening here. Medical care packs are going to be delivered. If you were here Sunday and if you left, you saw the nice baskets with the tissue paper and all that, looking like a nice present that you would actually want to see land in your nursing station. Those will be delivered if they haven't already this week. So, yes, guys, there's a lot happening here. Good time. I enjoy the message Sunday with Megan challenging us to love people outside of what we think is comfortable, and with our small group, we pondered this idea that it's the whole idea that Megan shared about an image bearer and how we look at people and consider that maybe they don't bear the image the same way we do by the way we treat them. We wouldn't necessarily say that out loud, but by the way we treat them, talk about them, serve or lack thereof serving them, that we're communicating that we believe that they don't bear the same image that we do. And that was a great talk at our small group. It was one of those that was, it was kind of touchy a little bit, but it was perfect. It's exactly what it needed to be. We need to be challenged and discuss those type of things. So I would encourage you to consider that. Also, hey, let me just come up with these questions I have here. So in preparation, I had, let's see, a few thoughts that I jotted down so that I could discuss with small groups. So have you wrestled with the idea that everyone is an image bearer of God? That was the first one, and we discussed that. Can you think of a time you've given someone a value less than the value God gave them? That one stings a bit, but I bet we could think of some. Have you ever witnessed a time where two very different people have loved each other in spite of their differences and handled it well? And then my last question for you to ponder from Sunday's message would be, where in your life can you love someone or a group of people better? Maybe where's a spot in your life that you can acknowledge that maybe you assigned a different value than God has and adjust how you approach them, love them, care for them. That was our discussion points for small group on Monday night at the Elkins house. So there's a few things to consider. I've enjoyed sitting here talking with you guys. I think we've got a good understanding of how the system is working. We're kind of working through all the technical things. So we're just a blank screen on Facebook with audio. Oh, sorry, guys. So sorry. I wonder if it's in that setting for the media. So yeah, so we may just need to reconvene so I don't just stand here talking without a face so that you can relate to what I'm saying. We'll be back. I'll be glad to share some updates of things. I'll try and think of other things that have been happening around the church that I can get you updated on. We'll be back soon, guys. Did it go? Oh, wow. Thanks so much for bearing with us in this process, guys. If you're here in this test feed and you're hanging out with us, just know that you're hardcore. You are one of the core hardcore people here if you're hanging out for a no-faced video. So I'm seeing the video of myself on the live feed. Okay, cool. Oh, well, this is actually really great because I am here looking, and we're just testing this stuff out because we've been experiencing some difficulties. But I see that April has commented, "Sound is weak." Thank you. We'll get it turned up a bit. Um, could we do a YouTube channel? We do actually have a YouTube channel, and we're working on that. One thing that just took place recently is something with the streaming encoding deal, and we're redoing it. So one thing that I would say, okay, good. You can see us and hear us. Well, cool, April. We would love for you to join us. Basically, our services are at 9 and 10:30 on a Sunday. We have small groups that meet throughout the week. Lots of opportunities to get involved, serving in our community. Lots of outreach, things that are going on. Did it go black again? Oh, bummer. So sorry, guys. I know that you guys are hanging out here trying to be one of the core people helping us figure all this out. One thing that happens, and the reason we're doing this as a live feed, is we actually end up with a difference between just recording and posting it and then coming back. Okay, so my face is up there now. Look at that. And so what's happening is I'm talking. There is a delay from the live into what's happening here by a few seconds, or a little more. But it's not a delay as in like an hour later or something. So if you're going to be joining us here on a Sunday morning, just know that when we hit go live, it may take it a few minutes to do all the stuff it's doing, to go to YouTube, to go to Facebook, and then eventually to our webpage, all those type things. That's not happening yet, but it will be on Facebook and it will be on YouTube. And so there's a bit of a delay. But yes, hopefully you're seeing that this image that we're doing here is a higher quality than what we've had in the past. So we're really doing this for you guys, and especially you guys that are hanging out here with me for what would be terribly boring. I'm so glad that you are helping me out. Oh, I feel like that would work if you wore that elf costume. I did Elf on the Shelf for a little bit. Okay, bye, April. Glad you joined us for a bit. Come join us on a Sunday morning. That would be awesome. We're at 27th Avenue North between 9 a.m. and a 10:30 service. All right. Enjoy teaching the kiddos. And Janice, yes, the Elf on the Shelf, I'm sure will make a reappearance at the right time in 2022. It's probably a little bit early for that, but I'm sure it will make a revisit. You know, I need to get a name. For the Elf on the Shelf. But yes, so I think we're live. We got a feed. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us and helping us process this. It really, you jumping on here and commenting back and forth is actually a big deal, because that means that we're able to see a feed that's taking place here, and then you're seeing it on your phones or your computer or wherever you're at. That's wonderful. So I think we're good, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with us, making this happen. Lots of things happening, of course. We'll get to hear from Roy King this Sunday. I'm so excited. I was a student at the university where he was a professor, and then I began working there and got to work alongside. Roy's amazing. Lots and lots of years of experience and missions and all over the world, and he's going to bring a great message and really, really kind of tie in with his experiences from kind of all over the place. So, guys, be here, 9 a.m., 10:30. It's going to be good. We always love joining you for